Previously on Legend of Dragoon, Lavitz owns your face. And now, the conclusion of the... Oh shit! It's the man in black again. And he just took something out of Albert. The Moon Gem. Convenient plot device. And then Lavitz. Wait, no. Lavitz. What are you doing, man? Don't do anything crazy. I know you're badass, but don't do anything crazy. Oh shit, what the hell is he coming up with? Oh no. No. No! The hell? You killed one of the coolest characters in the game! You bastard! Alright, whoever this masked bastard is, he is now my least favorite character. Next to... Lloyd! I meant to say next to Shauna's replacement, but yeah. My god, they killed Lavitz! You bastard! There was no reason for that. This is worse than Eric's death. They killed Lavitz. Oh. Damn it, Albert! I blame you. But I can't really get mad at him. And well. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there's also a downside to this as well. Lavitz loses his Dragoon spirit. But that's not all, folks. That Dragoon spirit is passed on to his replacement, Albert. Yeah. I don't think fans of Lavitz actually took that pretty well. But don't worry, he's not the first character to be replaced. Oh, and that's also not the other downside. Due to the fact that Lavitz passed away, he doesn't get any experience points. Talk about ultimate slap in the face. And Rose learned a new addition, and Hashel's at level 14 while Shauna's at level 10. Wow, that sucks. Well, Albert's a cool and likable guy and all, but I still miss Lavitz. Already, I miss Lavitz. And we're back here in Celis, which of course is going to be used as a base of operations for the time being. Seeing as how Helena is no longer existent, there's no reason to even go back to Helena except for treasure, and even then, why would you? And well, Albert is trying to ask to help, even though it's pretty much he's pretty much responsible for Lavitz's death. He's still a generous person, and that's actually a good thing. Like I said, it still kind of sucks what happened to Lavitz, and I'm still crying about that, man. Well, there is a bit of good news, though. Not only did Lavitz's Dragoon, but whatever equipment Lavitz had ended up being passed on to Albert. The bad side? I think Albert's additions is faster than Lavitz's. So that's that thing. And I don't think Lavitz will... Well, I don't think Albert, actually, will be able to wear anything of Lavitz's. No, wait, yeah, actually he will. Never mind. I just said that everything that Lavitz has to be passed down to Albert. But nonetheless, we're basically here having a meeting, and they're about to reveal the next destinations of where we're going to go. And trust me, if anything, before we go to our next destination, which will probably be where the last the last Stardust of the chapter will be, do something to power up Shauna and get her an even level with everybody. For the most part, at least make her Dragoon level to 3. Because of two things. Chapter 2 and the boss of Chapter 1. We'll probably need Shauna's Dragoon more than anything. Which is really scary and sad at the same time. Even though Rose is just fine, it would be better with Shauna. And Dart, I feel bad, man. He actually watched yet another person die. And there's not much you could do. To continue on, you can talk to Rose, but it'd be best to talk to everybody. And no, there's no star piece here. Well, unless you missed the one that's in the graveyard. If you missed the one that was in the graveyard, now is your good chance to get it. Because once we get to Kazas, there is no turning back until the end of Chapter 4. And actually, there is literally no going back to Bale. But why would you want to go back to those places if you haven't if you've gotten the star pieces? I mean, the Stardust. Simply put, this is going to be one of the toughest challenges you'll have in this chapter. Going through Kazas without any problems. I mean, if we run into any enemies in the outside world, there'll probably be enemies we already encountered, and there may be some rare ones too. Sorry, if we run into a magic jar, which chances are we will, I'll show that off, as well as any other rare monsters that appear. So now, the next destination is Kazas. And now we also know that we're dealing with some really strange and crazy stuff. I was about to say crazy and strange, but strange and crazy stuff. As the Moon Gem was literally one of the Winglies' weapons that they used back in the day. And I do believe Albert had one sealed within him, and ironically, so does Shauna. She has one sealed inside of her. Check back with Chapter 1 for more details. Anyway, at this point, sorry for that dead air there, people. At this point, it's become perfectly clear that Dole is literally trying to help Lloyd in his quest. But more importantly, it's became painfully obvious that Dole wants not only to rule all of Serdio, but at the same time eliminate his nephew and Bale. But, and you know, now that I think about it, I know I just said but you know, now that I think about it, I know the one thing that actually pushed Dole to do whatever he wanted. And that is, well, the promise of immortality. Why does that promise always corrupt the most noble of people? Anyway, the team has agreed. They're going to Kazas, and now we're going to have ourselves one hell of a fight if we're going to go into Kazas. Kazas will be the next town, but the Dark Castle itself is going to be tough to get through. So we need at least to be at level 15 or 16 with everybody, and have some better armor too while we're at it. And now that Lavitz is dead, I'm going to replace you with Hashel. We need an even level. Yeah, that's right. Albert didn't get any experience points because he's now a new party member. And that's when the imbalance really begins. I think somebody else will be not joining the party as well, and that debalances the party as well. If anything, Dart also will end up being like the most powerful character in your team, because he's going to be playable for the entirety of the game, except for a few sections that he doesn't get into battle in. Anyway, Lloyd's made his intentions clear. But for what is his true... Well, his intentions is to pretty much destroy the world. But for what? And for whose purpose? His? Or someone else's? And obviously Dole plans to sell his soul to the devil for power. Not a good look there, Dole. Anyway, in the next episode, the next time we meet, we will be going to Kazas. This is RVMan 985. I'm already missing Lavitz. See you guys next time. Take care.